Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. So, for you guys, we do have freedom and power and frenzy coming out. So, I don't know, do you got people in a frenzy or do you feel like you're in a frenzy? We're going to see. Freedom and power. You want this power? It's yours. I don't know if someone tried to take your power. Listen, somebody can't handle what you were built to handle. All right, I don't know what somebody tried to take. Someone trying to take something that's yours, unable to handle it. You could have freely given someone something because they thought they could handle it, and you're like, okay, let's see. You can take it. Go ahead. Let's see what's going on. We have Scorpio, we have Venus, oh, okay, and we have the third house. So this is given, we have the fourth house, the moon, and Libra. Okay, you think you can handle it, eh? What are these kinds of messages? Oh, Scorpio and Venus is definitely given passion. And the third house is giving talk. Like, I don't know why I'm picking up like some sort of like sweet talk. Whispers in your ear kind of thing. All right, Ken, you might have given someone how you think you can handle it, huh? Turns out they can't handle it. I don't know, man. You feisty. Let's see. All right then. Freedom, power, and frenzy. You might have gotten someone in a frenzy. We have empowerment. Yeah. You want this power? Oh. Okay, so I don't know if someone can we have passion. You're somebody who's a very passionate person. Okay? Universal love, spirituality, fantasies even. You can't handle it. Someone wants to be able to handle it, but they can't handle it. This fantasy. Might even be like your passion. You're very empowered, so you're very comfortable in your body. We have Pisces with the mystic. Yeah, there's something. And feelings. You can read somebody's feelings. You can read their mind, baby. Hello, Bagheera. And we have Virgo with the sea, the Numius. This is like the unknown. Psychic abilities, inner knowing. Shadow work, the occult, intuition. Virgo and the intuition. Methodical, aligned, ritualistic. Intuition. I don't know. There's definitely something witchy about you. Okay. Very much so. You can't handle this. You want all this? You can't handle this, baby. It's driving somebody nuts. You're very much so divine feminine energy. Like witchy energy. What's this empowerment? The magician. Oh my goodness. And the world. Very witchy energy. It's divine feminine energy. What can I say? Scorpio and Venus. You're somebody who gives off smegs appeal. Like heavy smegs appeal. Like we're talking heavy, honey. And it's magnetic. Okay. With Pisces and the moon too, there is something here about your intuition. Especially with this Numius card. This Numius card, and then we have Pisces and the moon. The numinous. Someone who's extremely witchy. This magician, and in this empowered state, they can like manifest anything. You can make your, brought your fantasies to life. Things you never knew. What's this Pisces with the moon? Ooh, the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. This is boundaries, honey. Like, that's why I'm feeling like some of you guys are saying, like, you can't handle this. King of Wands, Seven of Wands. This is a fighter type energy. Hello. Hello, Black Panther. Okay, what's this Virgo with the Numius? We have the Six of Cups. Oh, this is past energy. Oh, and the High Priestess. Woo, that's definitely intuition, the Alchemist. Aligned, ritualistic, witchy, subtle, accurate. Everything you've said in the past has been accurate. Okay. I feel like you can feel something too, like reach out and touch faith. I think that you guys can feel something reaching out from the past. All right, Seven of Wands, those boundaries. Oh, heightened intuition for sure. What's happening here with the Emperor and the Eight of Swords? Okay, so someone's trapped in their head. You can't handle this. You want this, but you can't handle this. The Six of Swords and the moon or the sun. Okay, so someone's clearly mentally trapped in their mind about you. I think it's definitely has to do with your intuition, your spiritual energy, your aura. Gira, you're kind of making this really difficult for me, but that's all right. What's this empowered state? We also have power and frenzy, so shrewdness and resourcefulness in business, especially in business, an announcement. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, the bell, success. Okay, so you have some sort of success. That empowerment card came out with the Magician. So you've manifested some sort of success. This has been announced that you're pretty shrewd and resourceful when it comes to business moves. It's attractive. The way you move, like in your power, knowing where you're going and what you're doing, it's very attractive. Somebody's watching this. Like maybe they're watching your past actions and how you move based off of intuition. And with that Scorpio Venus energy with the third house, people are either talking or fantasizing. It's very attractive, your shrewdness, your resourcefulness, your ability to create things out of nothing with that Magician. Very witchy. It's like how... What's that Seven of Wands there? Gears on it. Sorrow over a loss. Yes. See? A throne. What's this about? This Emperor. Throne. A position of authority. So that authoritative figure, there could be even a boss. That's very, they're sad over some sort of loss here. Okay. Yeah, I can't see, babes. Can you please? Please, ma'am. Hello, I can't move you or else you get very feisty. You do what you want to do. I guess that was the deal, wasn't it? Okay, so what's the Six of Cups? So that's what this is about, is this Emperor stuck in their head. Could even be a boss that's stuck in their head because some sort of announcement that you've... there was an announcement, whatever it is. And this Seven of Wands is... Someone is sad over a loss, but I feel like you're defending yourself or you're standing on business. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. And strong emotions are here. Gira, that's that moon and the feelings. Pisces. Pisces and the moon. Strong emotions. So someone's really feeling it. I don't know what the loss was about. Could have been a losing you. All right. What's the Six of Cups and the High Priestess? Yeah, new opportunities are waiting for you. You're following your intuition and going after new opportunities, and somebody is very sad about it. Someone new is entering your life, this door. So you have new possibilities that are opening up for you, and someone's sad to see you go. Trapped in their head to see you go. Yeah, news is on the way, this door. Opportunities are waiting for you and news is on the way. So you're going to be getting some sort of good news. All right. That's cool. Let's see. Great choices bringing great rewards. Huh. Someone's definitely sad that you're gone or leaving. You're making good investments. Ooh. You're making damn good investments, collective. Can I see, Gira? You're kind of in the way. You're making good investments. We're going to see what that's about. Maybe it's about listening to your intuition here. These opportunities and news that's waiting, it's on the way for you. Whatever good investment this could be within yourself, this state of empowered. Like, you can manifest anything. So you're just in this power where you're like, I can just manifest something new. I can do something new. I don't have to stay here. I don't need to do, I'm spiritually powerful. Like, what the heck? I can just create and do whatever I want to do. Why am I sitting here? You know, I think, and you're very resourceful when it comes to business moves and money. And you got someone who's very sad, this emperor, position of authority. 8 of Swords, that is mentally entrapped and sad at a loss. So you might have been quite a valuable asset. Not only that, but you're something good to look at. Let me just tell you. Because that Scorpio and Venus, attractive, honey. You brought this spark into wherever that was, like into that environment. Ending something, but keeping it to themselves. So you could have thought about ending this for quite some time, but you kept it to yourself. Woo! Ending something, but kept it to themselves. You're making good investments. Yeah, see, you're moving in silence. That's that unknown. See, it was unknown. Nobody knew what you were going to do. This opportunity and door waiting for you. Okay? Nobody knew what your next move was going to be. So you were very resourceful. And then you announced something with that empowered state, like the empowerment card and the magician. You announced something fully in your power. You're very resourceful. So you made an announcement. And now this position of authority, they're sad, sorrow over a loss. They're in their feelings. Maybe they're a little bit defensive as well. Okay? Because you left. Maybe you were a valuable asset. Yura, what are you doing? So secure attachment style. Yeah, baby. Comfort with intimacy. That's that Venus and Scorpio. You're very secure within yourself. Secure attachment. Positive self-esteem and trust in oneself and others. Great choices bringing great rewards. You're making good investments. Great choices bringing great rewards. Secure attachment style. Gira, goodness. Baby. I think that people are shocked here because you just all of a sudden made some sort of move. Smile in your face with a knife behind your back. There it is. There it is. Okay. So, and then we have awakening to what they actually desire. Smile in your face with a knife behind your back. Behind their back. Okay, so this could have been a sneaky authoritative figure. Smiling in front of your face with a knife behind their back, right? And you're somebody who's very secure within yourself, so if something ain't serving you, doesn't matter what it is, a person, a job, don't matter. If something ain't serving you, honey, you're out of there. And you'll keep things to yourself until you make this announcement. You're being very shrewd, very fox-like. It's given 7 of Swords-y type energy. You know, very strategic. Because I feel like you saw things, because you're into it, like you're somebody who's very witchy and intuitive. You saw things that you didn't like. Okay. And you moved and acted accordingly. So, I don't know why this authoritative figure is all up in their head. 8 of Swords. Okay. Let's kind of see, actually. So this is why. Because some authoritative figure is all up in their head. But why? Why are they all up in their head? What was it about the collective that's got them all up in their head? Because usually if someone just leaves a job, it's whatever. Or if someone goes for a new opportunity, it's, oh yeah, cool. Not all this sorrow, and trapped in your head, like you just keep it pushing. Yeah, here's the Chariot and the 10 of Pentacles. Because you're moving towards some sort of like grander wealth, bigger wealth. Like bigger places, you're going bigger places. And those like circles and wheels are It's almost giving me eyes. How odd. Eyes. Because now they just gotta watch? What's with the eyes? That's odd. The Hierophant. Oh, you see the owl eyes. This is what this looks like for real. Look at. I know you might not be my intuitive ass. I'm getting these owl eyes. So why? Because you have wisdom. Here's the Page of Swords. Look at, and highlighted the eye. So why are they all up in their head? There's something here about watching. Watching and wisdom. Okay? So the reason they're all up in their head here is because of some sort of watching. A watching and a wisdom. Like maybe you were watching all along. They were trying to watch you. There's something here with like spying. Eyes on you. Okay, this is why they're trapped in their head. Because of some sort of eyes that are on you. Wisdom and this owl teaching. Okay, I'm going to keep this here. And we're going to keep it pushing. What's this? You're making good investments. I just saw the Ace of Swords. So you are making good investments. You're making good investments. What's this? The High Priestess and the Star. And the Queen of Wands. I told you. You're witchy, honey. Listen. Whoever I'm talking to, you are somebody who's very secure within yourself. Very, I know my power. Very, no one can tell me nothing. You know where you're going and your intuition is bang on. Absolutely bang on. You're making very good investments. With the Star and the High Priestess is over here. Doors are waiting to open for you. News is on the way. This High Priestess and the Six of Cups, you're making very good investments. Whatever you did in the past is a very good investment because you listen to your intuition. We have the High Priestess out here 3 times. You very much know. Okay? So whatever you did in the past, it was a very good investment. The Star, going after your like wish fulfillment, your dreams, this is definitely given listening to your intuition, especially with the Queen of Wands. Like you are this is like tarot reader. If you're a tarot reader, a spiritualist, you're making some sort of good investment. Ending something but keeping it to themselves. The Ten of Swords and Temperance. Yeah, you didn't say anything. You kept it to yourself. But you definitely are ending something or did end something. Okay? And this authoritative figure is sad about it because of some sort of like you're a looker even with those eyes. Like you're a looker. Because that Venus and Scorpio, you're definitely a looker. Awakening to what they actually desire. What's this? The Death card. Yeah, ending something. Death card, transforming something. This group here. Yeah, here. Judgment, awakening to what you actually desire. Six of Cups. You're making good investments, awakening to what you actually desire. That's why these new opportunities and new doors are opening up, because you have to know what you don't want in order to know what you do want. So it feels like you went into something thinking that this was what you wanted, but turns out it's not what you want. So you're awakening to what you actually desire. And Spirit let you try something out. This is what you want. Are you sure this is what you want? Okay, here, you can see. And you're like, oh, I got this, like my dream job. I got this and I've always wanted this, but it's not really what I want now. And you've changed and you transformed and it wasn't really what you wanted. So you stood on business and you manifested, or you're manifesting exactly what it is that you do want. You're very shrewd and resourceful in business. So these past investments that you've done, awakening to what you actually desire. 9 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. You're transforming. And either all they can do is watch, Eight of Swords and all these eyes. All someone can do is now watch. What's this smile in your face with a knife behind your back? What's this about? The Temperance. So didn't that come out here? Oh, ending something but keeping it to themselves. Here's the King of Swords with the knife behind their back. There's the King of Swords holding the proverbial knife. And then Temperance came out with this Ten of Swords, ending something but keeping it to themselves, tempering something. So maybe you had to smile in people's faces, well, all the while you were ending something but keeping it to yourself. But you had to put on the show. You had to put on the show. You feel me? This shrewdness, this fox-like energy. You had to play the dumb guy. You had to put on this facade, put on this show. Why? Hierophant. That's why they're so up in their head. This authoritative figure is so up in their head. It feels like you've outwitted something or outsmarted something. Why did you have to do that? Why did you have to... The Three of Swords. And the King of Cups. Heartbreak. Because you didn't want to... Seven of Wands. Sorrow over a loss. Position of authority. Seven of Wands. Why did you have to keep it to yourself? Perhaps you didn't want to cause some sort of sorrow. Like Five of Swords. Oh, yeah. Like you didn't want to create any envy. Like you wanted to keep the peace, so you kind of had to end something. Like get out of a situation, but keep it to yourself because you didn't really want people to do dumb things because of an emotional reaction. Okay? Because you're somebody who's well-liked wherever you are. This Venus and the Scorpio energy with power. Then we have empowerment with the Magician making that announcement. Oh, by the way, today's my last day. Or, oh, by the way, this is over. Or, oh, by the way. You kept something very secret, very private. You smiled. But you knew that you were ending something. You were stopping something. And you knew you were making good investments in doing so. Okay? Awakening to what you actually want. Who is this authoritative figure to you? Is it a boss? Is it a... Two of Cups. Oh, it could even be a husband. A person. Oh, it's giving like you had to make an escape. So this is not a job situation. This is definitely a romantic situation where you had to keep things on the low. Keep things on the low. So this Emperor, for some of you, why are they all up in their head? Because the whole time they thought they was watching you, but you was watching them. Okay? It is giving some, we got to stay quiet so we can escape. Okay? Because if we were to tell them, if I were to say that I'm ending something, it would be the King of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords. Doing really dumb things out of, it's emotional reaction. So I get it. Especially if you're in a trigger warning. DA type of situation. Okay? Great choices bringing great rewards. Okay, so your past actions. This is, you know what this is giving? You're making good investments. This is giving like a secret bank account or a sneaky like safety net, that type of thing. If you're dealing with a relationship situation. Now, if you're dealing with a workplace situation, this is you listening to your intuition and going with the flow to kind of avoid a power-tripping authoritative figure. Great choices bringing great rewards. The Sun and the Nine of Swords. See, I feel like you're going to be out of your head here. Like maybe there was a lot of sleepless nights figuring out what the heck am I going to do. Like, how am I going to get out of this? I know what I want now. How am I going to transform the situation? How am I going to end it with this person? How am I going to get out of this, like, environment, out of this job, and, like, move towards what I want to do? Oh, I got to go with the motions. I got to play the game right, for one. Because this is all this little matrix thing is the game, right? You got to follow the rules, the proverbial rules, right? Written by the, we all have rules, like rules of the road. You got to follow the rules of the game. So you already know, you already made the concrete decision that you're going to end things, but you being so damn intuitive, you already know the reactions you're going to get. So you have to kind of listen to your intuition and go off of that. Because your spirit team is telling you how to handle a situation, and I think you did it. Great choices bringing great rewards. So all of this sleepless nights and not knowing what to do and how to get out of a situation, great choices bringing great rewards. You're making good investments by listening and following to your intuition. And knowing that you're going to end something or get out of something, but keeping it to yourself. Go along with the motions and smile. Secure attachment style. 8 of Pentacles, you've mastered something. Positive self-esteem and trust in oneself. So you're somebody who's very secure within yourself. The Page of Swords. Again with the watching. These freaking eyes. Why is that Emperor all up in their head? This doesn't even have to be somebody that you're currently with. This could be past energy that you've already done. Okay? Hell, this could be the Emperor smiling and ending something but keeping it to themselves. I don't know. Making good investments. Great choices. Maybe it's somebody else. Because somebody's watching you with all these eyes. Then we have the Page of Swords. They're watching you be in this secure attachment style. So 3 storylines. One's like a boss. One's a person, probably someone in the collective, leaving a situation, but doing it so very quietly, making good investments. Third option is this Emperor is watching you, collective, in this secure attachment style. They're ending a situation, but keeping it to themselves. And they're playing with the motions. Okay? Lord. 4 Wands. So this secure attachment style. The Wheel of Fortune, definitely. Here's the 4 Wands. So again, shrewdness and resourcefulness. Here we go with the Emperor and the 7 of Swords. So there's that shrewdness. Until they make an announcement. This announcement could be something to do with a divorce or something. Whatever they got going on. That's not going to be for everybody, but there's changes here. Wheel of Fortune. There's expansions. Okay? My goodness. Anything else before I close this out? So yeah, collective, whatever it is, it's looking good because it's none of your or their business. It's none of their business. It's none of your business. What's going on here? So someone driving them crazy. See? Okay. It's none of their business driving them crazy. Because it's none of their business what you got going on. Yeah, they're telling the truth. Driving them crazy. It's none of their business. Ooh, what's going on here? This King of Cups, see? It was none of their business what you got going on. This could be like a boss too. Like a close relationship with somebody too. This doesn't have to be a lover, but this Emperor, it's none of their business. 5 of Cups, see? They're sad because something's none of their business. This Emperor, sorrow over a loss. They're trying to peep and watch and look, but it's none of their business what you got going on. Who was ending something but keeping it to themselves? Was that the collective? 5 of oh, the Emperor. The Emperor fell right on top of that Emperor. Here's the World and the Death card, awakening to what they actually desire. So it's the Emperor. Sorrow over a loss. Yeah, this Emperor, I just split the deck, okay? So, ending what again? This Two of Cups, yeah. Ace of Cups, Judgment, awakening to what they actually desire, who they love, what they love. Then what is none of their business? Okay. The Moon and the Two Cups. Oi. Okay. It might be none of your business too. Who knows? Are we? Just know. Yeah, the Seven of Wands here. Here's the Nine of Pentacles. Sorrow over a loss. This authoritative figure. This Emperor character. Okay. There's some sort of relationship or something here that's none of their business, none of their concern. What are they so sad about? The Hierophant. Sorrow over a loss. See, they're watching. What are with the eyes? Page of Wands and the Hierophant. What are they so sad about? The Hierophant, Eight of Swords. So they, listen, either way, they're trying to snoop in your business, but something's driving them crazy. This could still pertain to a boss, you know, but it's none of their business what you got going on. Like, they could be wondering what it is that you got going on that's better. Like, what made you leave? Like, they're trying to figure that out. If it's a person, they are trying to figure you out, but it's none of their business. So, what's their telling the truth? The Chariot. The Five of Swords. Oh my God, and the Three of Swords. See? Here's the Chariot over here. Why are they so in their head? They're telling the truth. See? If you were to tell the truth, that Chariot with the Five of Swords, Three of Swords, there would have been... This is why you had to go with the motions. You had to go with the motions, honey. Because somebody would do something silly. If you were to say the truth, you were very strategic when you made your announcements. If you left someone, you were very strategic, okay? If you left a job, you were very strategic because you knew the outcome. You knew how people would behave and how they would act. So you had to... And people are also, like, you could have dropped hints the whole time, you know? Like, oh, I'm going to retire early, or oh, I'm leaving this place. They never took you quite seriously because you had to play the game, you know, right. You kept something to yourself. Okay? It's driving these people crazy. But Five of Swords and the Three of Swords, here's that Six of Cups. You're making good investments. Okay? You're being stoic. Two of Cups and the High Priestess. Yeah, you know how people will react. There's something here like that because you're very intuitive. Like, you know. Okay? Driving them crazy. The Six of Wands. Judgment. Awakening to what they actually desire. Bro. You're telling the truth. Strategic. Five of Swords and the Three of Swords. Like, I know I'm telling the truth. Listen. They was going to act way out of pocket, even if they said they wasn't going to act out of pocket. And your success is driving them crazy. So, boss or not, or whoever this person is. Okay? Your strategicness, your ability to keep things silent, your ability to play the game is really driving someone crazy. And they try to be all up in your business. What for? Four Wands and the Moon. Has to do with your partnerships or relationships, but it's none of their business. They want to know, like, do you got someone supporting you? Is there somebody else? Like, is there a new job? Like, that type of thing. Whoever this Emperor authoritative figure is to you, they're wondering, like, they're trying to figure out who it is that you've partnered up with, or there's got to be somebody else. There's got to be another job. There's got to be, like, they're trying to figure out, but it's none of their business. Like, you're gone. Like, you made your decision. You played the game right, and you're out of there. I mean, and you were telling the truth. They was going to act out of pocket. That's true. They was going to act out of pocket. So, move accordingly. Okay? Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Anyways, collective, that's what I got going on for y'all. Damn. My fucking hell. If that resonated with y'all, hit up that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the motherfucking Vibe Tribe. And I'll see you guys down below in the comment section. Bye for now.